Hi there. We're about to do the impossible and spoof 10 trailers from the previous 2 years in a single video.
Something never before accomplished in human history.
What are you talking about? We've done this 3 times already.
I meant successfully.
All right, everyone go to your trailers. We'll meet back here when it's done.
Hey, you may rule the sea, but you don't rule the sky.
You're up first, sky person.
Oh, cripes!
30+ years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Every other man shot down 5 or more. Still, you should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are, Captain. Why is that?
Workplace harassment.
Okay. How did you become a captain?
My family's rich and very well connected. People were paid to look the other way.
Why do I bother asking these questions? The answers are always the same. Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Everybody wants to do that. Good for you, making some headway.
But there's one problem. I have a clogged pipe. What do you charge for something like that?
Standard rate for any plumber, say $250 an hour?
Now you see why I must kill you and your brother.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. It's this species you gotta watch out for.
I'ma tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians. We come in peace.
Ow! That guy must be without sin!
Met a girl, fell in love. That girl died. But then, like every other dead MCU character, she came back. Come on, baby, I just want to play video games. Came back and fell instantly back in love with me and rocked me like Amadeus all night long.
What? That didn't happen.
I know it didn't happen. I was trying to trick you.
When Sire moves us to the new world, we're gonna need names. I would like my name to be Lila.
I think my name shall be Teeths, 'cause I'm a big fan of Queen Latifah's.
Me be called Floor because me is lying on floor. What about you, our drastically less surgically deformed friend?
I think I should be called soon to be traumatized. Because given the fact that we're all best friends in this flashback, but in the present, you're all nowhere to be found, I am fairly certain that I am soon to be traumatized.
Ooh, great name.
Fits well. Really does suit you. And no one else has that name, I don't think. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken. All right, Barbie. Hi, Cindy. Wait, Cindy? Core blimey. Sun out he ain't off brutal, innit? Me old blame face gonna be rosy cheek in a minute.
Infiltration! Huh!
Are you geezers f***ing mental or summit?
How did you get to Barbie Land?
Swam across Fisherman's Daughter from Cindyland, didn't I? There's a Cindyland? Oh, yeah. Basically same as what you lot got here. Just a Brit version.
Oi, Cindy! Show us your baps!
F*** off your bellend. Go snog your mother with that manky mush and give her herpes, you twat.
4 years ago, I was a wanderer with no home. But now, I'm a husband and a father. I don't know how you did it, Pops. I just dropped you in the fish tank and sprinkled in some pellets twice a day. You're joking, right? Yeah, I'm joking. It was only once a day, on the days I remembered to do it. Stay the hell away from my son. I'm the king of Atlantis. 500 million people and over 3,000 species of coral call this place home. But that doesn't mean they all like me. I'm gonna kill AQUAMAN and destroy everything he holds dear, murder his family, and burn his kingdom to ash. In fact, I'm just now realizing that there's one particular guy who really doesn't like me. I'd even go as far as to say that he wishes me some measure of harm. Dominic Toretto, I'm the man who's gonna break your family, piece by piece. I'm gonna use rolling bombs, helicopters with harpoons, and exploding dams. And that's all just to break the first piece, which is a capillary in your right ear. Seems like a lot of effort for very little return. Well, wait till you see what I've got in store for piece number 2. Which is? Your hair, Dom. Kiss every last strand of it goodbye, 'cause you're gonna be spending your last few decades on this earth completely bald.
What's going on in that bald head of yours?
Something my son, who I named after my still-living best friend, said. He said, "Dad, you're not afraid of anything." That kid is really perceptive.
Dad, I know you think I'm crazy, but I feel her. I hear her heartbeat.
So what does her heartbeat sound like?
It sounds like...
Damn. Ava's heartbeat pumping.
Miles! You got a minute?
Whoa! Gwen? Whoa! How did you get here? Oh, shit. How have you been?
It's a two-part story. Is this the room you grew up in?
Hey!
Are these your drawings?
What? No!
Oh, they're great. Looks like you've been shooting a lot of web at this book. All the pages are really sticky. Are you blushing really intensely, or did the color palette just change?
You're a dilettante, a womanizer, unstable, theatrical, occasionally monochromatic. Why don't you have a Nobel Prize? I didn't know they gave Nobel Prizes for womanizing, but if they do, I'm as baffled as you are. We're in a race against the Nazis, and I know what it means if the Nazis have a bomb. What does it mean? Heil on Earth. Let's go recruit some nerds.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long? That's rich.
Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
Oh, everyone always thinks that about their latest project. You know, I'm doing some very interesting things too. Not that you've asked.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, which is really only a means to achieving my actual goal, the endangerment and extermination of obnoxious children.
I want it now.
My first victim.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel.
Please! I just want to give out chocolates!
Well, you chose the wrong fictitious city, resembling a cross between London, Paris, and Prague.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yikes.
If you can finish this, you're coming with me. Watch and learn.
Should you be wearing a dress to do this? Oh, wow. Oh, Mamma Mia! Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I've been bitten in half by a giant metal plant that can crush a cart.
What? You're dying?
Obviously. What do you think happens when one of these things gets you?
Why do you have such a lethal obstacle in your training course?
It's the only way you can learn. Okay, it's your turn now. Mario, go!
Really?
Yes, go now, while I can still see you. Why aren't you going? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for me to die so that you don't have to do the course? You complete and total.
I'm just gonna say that I passed. Okay? And I'm gonna put all this training to good use. Don't you worry. Woohoo! Huh? You kids look so fit! I don't know how you get so incredibly ripped just sitting in a plane all day, but damn! You should be wearing shirts never. Another workplace harassment claim?
A teacher cannot be playing shirtless beach football with their students.
Okay, first of all, it was strip beach football. And secondly, I invited them all back to my hot tub afterwards.
I don't think you understand how defending against a harassment claim works.
Yes, I do. And if you wish to discuss it further, we can meet later for drinks and a tickling contest.
You're demoted to lieutenant.
Damn it! I miss you. So much. And maybe if you open yourself up to it.
I don't think so, Quill. Peter, you know this is an open line, right? We're listening to everything you're saying.
Don't you remember all the calligraphy I used to do with my little pea quill? My little floppy star sword?
What is happening?
He's messed up his radio. He can transmit, but he can't receive.
Quill, can you hear me?
There was this thing you used to do. It was, well, let's just say you had me pegged. In more ways than one.
Someone needs to put a stop to this.
Surely he will realize.
And whenever I got low, you gave me a shoulder to cry on, a pacifier to suck on, and a light-up chastity harness to strap on.
I don't think Quill should be our leader anymore. We have an image to maintain. Winning used to be about winning. We raced for respect and to gawk at the spectacle of 1,000 exposed butt cheeks, 30 years younger than our own saggy asses. But, you know, in a respectful way. That's the problem with having such a big family. How do you choose the ones you save? Who's it gonna be, Dom? Are you gonna save this hot, young, on-the-rise movie star? Or this two-scene tertiary character who hasn't reappeared in the franchise in 12 years? Feel like you're making it too easy for me.
I love you, Dom! Ride or die!
I think we both know you ain't riding.
What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you.
Did you bring your rollerblades?
I literally go nowhere without them.
I brought a bag of Molly. Just in case we two mull it after the pubs and need to get a buzz on before we hit the strip. Did you remember to bring your Molly bag, Kenneth?
I literally go nowhere with a bag of Molly.
Dearie me. This is awkward for you.
It's gonna be awkward, but I think I know someone who might be able to help us. Whew, you look rough.
I haven't been moisturizing as much as I used to.
Good job, little brother. High five.
Do not call me brother.
Half brother? No. Bro? No. Broseph?
No.
Womb sharer?
No.
Sea sibling?
No.
Hydration relation?
No.
Fan that swam?
No.
Fin kin?
No, but I am impressed by how quickly you're producing these puns.
A true king builds bridges, right? True king builds bridges.
Well, I can do that too. Lift it back up.
Really?
Yes. I think I broke the bridge of my nose.
Why do you come to us? I just want to keep my family safe. And if that means brazenly endangering all the hundreds of families that live in this resort community, then so be it. You must really love your family, to the doom of all others.
Well, I am going to make use of this forced vacation and try and get a tan.
What does a tan on a Na'vi look like?
Oh, as you'd expect. Oh no! Jake! I fell asleep and stayed out in the sun too long.
Holy Awa. If we had any, I'd recommend putting some ice on that.
I, hope I didn't ice your game, man.
No one my age says those words in that order. The correct phrase is, I hope I didn't game your man, Ice.
Miles, promise me that you won't ever let anyone make you feel like you don't belong. The way you made me feel like I don't belong when you corrected my slang.
Whoa. So wait a minute. There's an elite crew with all the best spider people in it?
Oh, what?
Whose web shooter do I have to polish to join this team?
Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing was his idea.
It just came to me one day. An elite crew with all the best spider people in it. They say most brilliant ideas happen that way.
Miles! Peter! You have a baby!
I have a baby. Actually, I had hundreds of babies, but I ate the others.
You what?
Yeah, turns out strength, stickiness, and super sense aren't the only spider traits that come with getting bitten. Cannibalism of one's offspring is in there too. Well, you gotta take the good with the bad. Hey, who's hungry?
Let's try one of these chocolates of yours, wanker! Oh. Do I detect...
Helium?
What's happening? Who wants a chocolate that makes you fly?
Larry Page, the founder of Google, that's who. He offered me $17 billion for the rights to the recipe. But Google has a no endangering minors policy, so I had to turn him down.
Criminy, Wonka, you really are insane!
I just have to work on the come-down speed. That's for the Easter Bunny, you bastards.
All America's industrial might and scientific innovation connected here. A secret laboratory focused on one goal. A pillar of fire, 10,000 feet tall.
Only 9,990 feet to go.
Now I am become deaf. But what happens if the chain reaction doesn't stop?
Isn't that the whole point of a chain reaction, Einstein?
Einstein. Albert, you're the one person in history who can't use that name as a taunt.
You're right, I forgot who I was for a second there.
I'm Donkey Kong!
More like Gorilla Kong.
Yeah, my parents wanted a donkey. My childhood was never-ending disappointment for them, and never-ending pain for me.
This guy's a barrel of laughs.
My army! We will destroy the Mushroom Kingdom!
But why?
Because it's what I do in the game!
Bowser is coming.
I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'll do anything to save my brother. You know, I've been thinking. My brother's lived a pretty good life.
Good morning, aviators. This is your lieutenant speaking. Today's exercise is doggy style.
Does he mean dog fighting?
What the hell?
Having any fun yet? Rooster, are you having any fun yet?
Are you having fun?
Sir!
Yeah!
Sir, you're invading my personal airspace and making me very uncomfortable, sir! That's because you're thinking about it, Rooster. Remember what I told you? If you think up here, you're dead. Let your mind go blank and your body go limp. God, your wing flaps are so tense. You really need to relax.
You're fired, Maverick.
I have a right to know the names of the multiple victims of my unwanted advances who complained.
No, Maverick. You're fired.
Huh?
Does all his own stunts. You gotta love him for that.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her?
Do not bring me into this.
There's not enough lubricant in the world to make that work. The only machine I want to bang is my PC when it freezes up. Blue is the exact color I'm trying to keep away from my balls. I'd rather eject myself into outer space butt naked and have sex with an actual nebula. Ha!
Everything you just said was completely uncalled for.
I know I should have stopped way sooner, and now I just feel really mean.
What do you want?
Justice for me?
Who the f*** are you?
Han. The guy you exploded in Tokyo and afterwards became a franchise hero despite it?
I see. And, how do you envisage this justice is gonna be served?
I thought you might be open to allowing me the opportunity to blow you up with a car bomb.
Sure. I know the perfect spot to do it. Just hold my bag for me. I'm gonna go grab my coat. It's a bit chilly.
Oh, take your time, and thank you. I really appreciate you being so amenable to it.
Gotcha. So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
Funny little man. How dare you? I will have you know that Oompa Loompas are humorless and asexual.
What an extraordinary childlike creature. Let's see what happens when we decrease the air pressure.
What's happening? Oh my god, my brain! What are you Doompa-dee doing?
Here, try this new chocolate I invented. I call it Oompa Liqueur.
It tastes like blood.
Fascinating.
Black Manta has the Black Trident. He could start a global meltdown.
How many frickin' tridents are down here?
That's nothing. You should see how many Bidents there are.
Bidents?
If Black Manta gets his hands on the Black Bident, we'll be 66.6% more screwed than we are right now. The only thing that can possibly stop him is the wooden unident.
That is just a sharpened stick.
Wherever we go, this family is our fortress.
And I've already taken the liberty of constructing it.
You built a fortress out of our children?
Of course. We raised them to be strong, durable. Their bodies should shield us from most projectiles.
What is going to shield them?
Nothing shields them. They're the fortress.
Mom, help us. You're insane.
I think you should reserve judgment until you see what I've done with the inside.
What?
Come on, I'll give you the grand tour. Who says a fortress can't be luxurious? Miles, being Spider-Man is a sacrifice. A really fun sacrifice where you get to be amazing and everyone loves you. You have a choice between saving one person and saving every world.
Obviously, I'd choose to save every world, because that would also include the one person in the first option, right?
No, you misunderstand. Let me rephrase. You have a choice between saving one person and saving every person in every world, with the notable exception of the one person indicated in the first option. Also, by choosing the first option, every world and every person is destroyed.
Including the one person?
Yes.
So there's really no point in choosing to save the one person, because by making that choice, the one person is just gonna end up destroyed anyway.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel like I'm being pushed towards choosing the second thing. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
God damn it, Miles!
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Chances are near zero.
Near zero. What do you want from theory alone? How near zero?
Oh, like 2.
Out of what?
10, naturally.
2 in 10? 1 in 5?
Maths was never my strong suit.
20%? You're telling me we have a better chance of destroying the world than rolling a 6?
Now I have become tired.
That's it, we're aborting immediately. Get me the tower.
That's not a radio.
Oh, shit!
What's happening? Oh no! My atoms are converging with those from another universe!
Oh my god. What are you?
Half theoretical physicist, half culturally iconic fashion doll. Call me Oppenheimer.
Wouldn't Barbenheimer be a better portmanteau?
No one corrects Barbenheimer!
Wait, if you're adopting the name, then why are you killing me?
Thanks so much for visiting Art Spearland, where every day is a bad joke.
If you'd like to stay in the danger zone, please enlist.
Join our family.
It's your fortress.
Subscribe or die.
Except no one has to die.
A video is like a box of chocolates, so please like it, share it, and give the couple who gave it to you a friendly comment.
And if you want to become a real guardian of the goofballs, you can support us on Patreon or as a YouTube channel member.
All right, everyone, let's leave.
What did you think of the trailer trash up, Cindy? Well, look, I'm no stranger to living in trailers. And I once spent a whole year living in 10 different trailers at once, which was a full year feeling disorientated, denigrated, and defecated. So I thought this video was incredibly accurate. Very true to life. Spookily so.